Hey there, what is going on, guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and today we're going to be playing some Titanfall 2. Well, we're not really going to be playing it. I'm bringing you guys some background in the gameplay. I messed that up, okay? I meant to say some gameplay in the background, not some background in the gameplay. What am I saying, man? But yeah, I got Titanfall 2 today, and honestly, it is probably my favorite video game that I have played in a long time. Like, I did the tech test, but this is just an insanely fun game, dude. Like, Titanfall 2 is a really fun game, and we're doing a review on it today because I've put a solid like 4 hours into this game so far, and it's just a fun game. The gameplay in the background, we're using the grappling hook classed pilot, the R201, because this gun is one of the best guns in my opinion. A takedown Titan launcher, like an anti-Titan launcher. Fast regen for my perk 1, neck breaker, and then kill report. And then obviously we got some camos on because this game is very good at personalizing your camos. The Titan I am using is, I believe it's the Tone Titan, yeah, the Tone Titan with nuclear ejection, so when you want to eject from your Titan, she'll basically blow up with a huge explosion, so she'll take one for the team pretty much. But yeah, it's a really good game, and honestly, if you've played Titanfall 1, this one will feel really good to you. Like, I've played a little bit of Titanfall 1, not too much, but this one feels really good. Like, honestly, just playing this game is really fun. It's kind of hard to get into at first. I feel like it's not the easiest game to get into, but once you do actually understand the movements and you understand, you know, the maps a little bit. I did play the tech test, but obviously there's a lot more stuff. The tech test only had 2 maps, and this has like a lot. Like this had a lot of that maps. Like the gameplay in the background was my first time actually playing this map, and it was fun. I died stupidly from like I didn't even really get to use my Titan, to be honest, because excuse me, I just had really stupid deaths. Like I had my Titan super ability, and then once I used it, I just died. I should have ejected, but I didn't because I didn't know any better. But yeah, it was really fun though. It was honestly, oh yeah, and then the second time I went to get my Titan, I didn't even get inside of my Titan. I was calling it down, and then someone came and just rained on my parade, and it was not fun. We had a flood. No, I'm just messing with you guys, but still, Titanfall 2. What's good about it and what's bad? Honestly, what's good is the guns. I think that it's okay. Most people like Battlefield. I'm not hating on Battlefield 1, as I am probably gonna get Battlefield 1 because it looks amazing, and I played the beta for it. But honestly, in Titanfall 2, it just made no sense how people said, "Oh, we don't want to get." I'm not hating on either Infinite Warfare because I'm not really even gonna play Infinite Warfare. I'm gonna play more Call of Duty 4. But people said, "Oh, no one wants to play Infinite Warfare because there's guns that we can't relate to." Yet Titanfall 2 is one of the best. Like, this game is one of the most hyped / anticipating games of 2017. Like, this is one of the most anticipated games of 2017. Like, it makes no sense how people didn't want to play Infinite Warfare, but they wanted to play a game that was way more futuristic. Like, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, Titanfall is way more futuristic than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I mean, you can sit here all day and try to argue with me, but just trust me, okay? It's this. If you've played the campaign, which is another thing about this game that I really would recommend buying, it's why you would buy it is because the campaign is absolutely insane, okay? It's if you took the Titanfall 1 campaign, which was not even really a story mode, and then you take this one's way better, dude. Like, this one is so good. Like, what you are is you are a rifleman in training, and it seems like your first mission, you're like best friends with a pilot of a Titan named BT. I honestly forget his name. I'm sorry. I know that's what we just call him. Everyone calls him BT for short. That's what Jack Cooper calls him. Because your character, your name is Jack Cooper, and your dream is becoming a pilot. And spoiler alert, in your first battle, the guy that you are friends with, the pilot of BT, he dies, okay? He dies, and then you are now linked to BT, okay? That's basically how you first get your Titan. After that, you and BT go on insane missions. Oops, that was something just fell. Really epic and awesome missions in Titanfall 2. It's an actual story mode now, and yes, I would definitely recommend. Like, if you did not like Titanfall 1 story mode, give this one a try, okay? Trust me. If you give this one a try, I guarantee you will like it. Like, most people that I've seen, and when I was watching streams and stuff, everyone just trust me, man. This is one of the greatest story modes I have ever played, and I just highly recommend it. You go on numerous missions. Most missions you are with BT. Other missions you are still with BT, but you are doing it solo. Like, you're kind of split apart. That's the word that they say. Split apart in some missions. Like, there's one where you're in like the sewers for this one guy. I honestly forget his name. I'm really sorry here. But you're in the sewers, and you and BT are split up, and you have to try and go through the sewers to actually block the floodgates so then BT can come over to you. And then once you do come over, it's like a huge battle, and then it's like a Titan versus another Titan. It's just epic, okay? Like, trust me, this story mode is absolutely epic, and I highly recommend getting the game for the story mode. In terms of multiplayer, though, this game is really fun. Think if you take normal Titanfall, like Titanfall 1, and then you take Titanfall 2, this game feels so much better, okay? And one thing that is way better, in my opinion, about this game is you can actually grapple. Yes, they've added in grappling hooks into this game now, finally, right? It feels so cool. It feels like you're Spider-Man going through Titanfall 2 in the multiplayer maps. It's just such an awesome game, and I'm enjoying this, okay? I'm gonna be playing this for so long. I am pumped, alright? You have different classes of weapons, like in any other shooter game. You have like light machine guns, assault rifles, submachine guns, and whatnot, and I feel like the levels in between unlocking each of them, so I feel like it's just way too high to unlock some of the guns. Like, I'm still using the very first assault rifle, man, and like the very first SMG. Like, I can't afford to get the second one. Like, I think it's like level, it's a very high level cap, okay? I'm pretty sure this game is a pretty high level cap, and it's very hard to level up, okay? The biggest tip I have for any of you that are thinking about getting Titanfall 2 or just got it or are getting it soon, I would highly recommend you try to pick up Mountain Dew when you do get the game, because honestly, like, this game, it's hard to level up, and you kind of need that double XP. Like, I have around 7 Mountain Dew caps, because whenever I go out for lunch or stuff, I'll just get Mountain Dew because I was super pumped for this game. Honestly though, the leveling up is pretty hard, and I highly recommend you try to get double XP cap codes. You just literally just get a Mountain Dew code, enter it into your computer or online, it doesn't matter. As long as you go to doindoritos.ca or .com, depending if you're in America or Canada, that's basically how you get your double XP. And in this game, there's now 6 classes of Titans. There's one with like, there's 2 that actually have very strong weaponry, but they are weaker in armor, and then there's 4 that have amazing guns. There's one with like it's like a minigun Titan. He's pretty cool. There's one that I usually use. It's called the Tone. She has one really cool cannon that does absurd amount of damage. And then there's a sword Titan who has weaker armor, but he once you get his special ability, which is his sword, he'll just go on an absolute tear and get you a ton of kills. Next up, there's like a regular, just like the Ion and the Scorch, like we've seen from the tech test. And then there's one that has weaker armor, and she has a rail gun. She's the one that can actually float up into the air, which is pretty cool. I find that she doesn't float up for too long though. It's a pretty short duration in midair, but it's pretty good nonetheless. Anyways though, guys, if you are looking into getting Titanfall 2, I definitely would recommend it, and that's just from me. I barely played Titanfall 1, and I'm in love with Titanfall 2, man. Like, this is a great game. I highly recommend it. It's just, it's amazing, okay? Like, this game is fun. If you haven't played it already, or if you're thinking about getting it, trust me, man, you want to get this game. It is a fun game, and I know I said I was going to try to record a ton of Titanfall videos for you guys today, but I actually went and I worked my butt off trying to get an audio splitter. So the main reason why in this video you might be able to hear my game in the background, but you might not. I don't know. I'm probably going to be getting an audio splitter real soon. I bought one today actually, but it was the wrong one, so I have to go return it back to Walmart and then get a new one. Just stay tuned though, guys, and as well as for the advice video. The advice video will be out tomorrow. It's the main day. Like I said, I was working super duper hard today to try to get that thing out. I might just upload the advice video later, maybe around 7 or so. But yeah, guys, I'm really sorry for that, and I hope you guys do enjoy this gameplay in the background and consider buying Titanfall 2 because it's a really great game and I highly recommend it. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And guys, I'll see you all soon for another Titanfall video.